Welcome back viewers. In today's video we are going to install the KDE desktop of Siduction OS. So I already downloaded the KDE ISO for the Siduction OS 22.1.2, that is the Masters of War Edition. So let us start with the installation. Here in the template you have to select the Debian testing. You can go for Debian testing because Siduction is based on Debian testing. Select next. Give 4 GB of RAM and around 25 GB for the storage limit. So this is how everything will look. So language we will keep English US. English, just a moment. English is there. Let us check out what is there in English. Okay, so options are not there much. Okay, I have selected the French one. So we'll keep with the English US language. Boot the Siduction AMD 64 KDE ISO. So this will start the boot up of the system. Okay, so now we are booted into the live KDE desktop of Siduction OS. First thing what we will do is we will increase the resolution of the screen. Okay, so it is giving me even better resolution than most of the Linux distribution. You can see it here. The resolution available is 5120 into 2160. So let us try. Let us see what happens. No, it will be too much wide. I think we will stick with this resolution 1920 into 1200. So that will be better. Yes, this no, even this is not the better. We will further change it. I think 4 by 3 will be better. No, even this is leaving some blank spaces at the corners. We will go with 21 by 9. Let us see what happens. No, this is also not the best one. 16 by 9 should be better. Yes, this is the best one. So we will keep this resolution. Now at the top you can see the install system. This is the installer for the Siduction OS. The IRC is there, Siduction change root helper is there, and the Siduction manual is there at the top. There is a Siduction wallpaper, and the bottom is standard KDE panel. So what we will start the installation immediately. Rest of the things we will check when the KDE desktop is installed. So this is a CalMX installer that is being used by Siduction OS. This is some release notes that you can read. The time zone and region has been perfectly captured by the installer. I did not do any change. Local is also perfect. English India. Now you have to set the keyboard format. So there is manual partitioning and erase disk is there options. Let us go with the manual partitioning. Create a new partition table. You can go with the MBR style or the GUID. Let us go with the GUID partition style. Create a small 300 MB partition. Go with FAT32. Mount point should be /boot. Select the boot. We can go with BIOS grub. Again, create a small 8 GB unformatted partition. There will be no mount point. Will be just uh, this is just 8 MB partition. Then we can go and create swap if you want, or we don't go with the swap. All the remaining partition size we can go with the extended 4, and mount point will be /root, and this should be the root flag. We will not go with swap. Swap is required if you want to have the Hibernate function to be working. If you don't create the swap, it will system will not hibernate. That's it. So we will go without the swap partition this time. Now install the bootloader on the master boot record of VDA, and now you have to select next. BIOS grub. Okay. So I think we have done one mistake. First partition. Let us edit the partition. You have to keep it as boot, and this unformatted partition you have to do a flag BIOS grub. That's it. So now we have done. Yes. So now we can go ahead. Now you have to create a user. Use a simple password. I'm going to use a very simple password, but you should have a decently complicated password when you install it on your system. Use the same password for the admin account. So this is better for us. Now you can see the summary of what changes will be done to the your hard disk. You have to just check the summary, and if it is correct, then only hit the install button. Install now. Okay, so the installation is complete. I will stop the video here. See you in the next video where we will check out the KDE desktop of Siduction OS. Bye.